So why is it that so many people fail to sign their first client with their SMMA business, and so many people fail to then scale to that golden 10K per month mark? Why is that? That's a question we're going to look at today. Why is it that other people can hit the 10K per month mark and then skyrocket past it? It doesn't really add up, right? You've got two people coming into this, they're doing the same things, quote unquote. One is getting no clients and one has got 30 clients within a few months. What's the difference? So I want to break it down. I want to show you what that difference is, because there's actually a very, very big difference between someone who is not so successful with SMMA and someone who is successful. And it is not down to a secret outreach method or a secret sales script that works 100% of the time. To be honest, it really comes down to having two key focuses. And those two key focuses are, one, getting clients and knowing how to actually get clients. And the second thing is knowing how to keep and retain your clients. Now, anything else that does not serve one of these two focuses, you just pick it up, you throw it out the window. If you're trying to build a website, get some business cards, get a logo made, just take that, park it, boom, put it in the bin. You definitely don't need it. Will it make you look legit? Of course it will. But if you put that time into something that's actually going to get you results and get you on the phone with a business owner, what's going to have a bigger impact is you getting on the phone and getting in touch with those business owners. Now let's say, right, you've got those two things ingrained in your mind. You say, hey, every day I'm going to focus on getting clients, and if I have clients, I'm going to focus on retaining and keeping my clients happy. Now that's not enough, because to stay focused on these two things and to actually do these effectively and get results and not just focus on them, and it's by having a very, very disciplined mindset. Let me give you a quick breakdown of how every result that you're experiencing in your life right now, how that actually comes to be. So basically, to get to your end result, which in our case is going to be 10K per month in revenue, there's a bunch of things that happen throughout that journey that are not you doing outreach or you hopping on sales calls. Okay, those are obviously things that you have to do to get there. But more importantly, it's the mindset and the subconscious things that you're thinking, believing, and identifying with that make the big difference. I'm going to walk you through an example, and I'm going to show you what 90% of people do and why they don't get results. And on the flip side, I'm going to show you what the 10% do and why they get results. They can be literally the same person from the same background with the same experience and the same knowledge, but they both get completely different outcomes. And I have been both of those people. I have been the person that has not gotten results for years, and I have been the person who has gotten a result very, very quickly and scaled past the 10K per month mark in literally less than 2 months. So we're going to start off firstly with the 90%, the people who fail. And if this is yourself, just don't take it personally, take it on board, look at it realistically, and look at how you can change that up. Okay, so first off, you want to get to a result, okay? And your result is 10K per month in revenue. Now, as I said, there's a bunch of things before that. So it starts off with a thought. You say to yourself, I want to get to 10K per month. And then we move on to a belief, because any thoughts you have will influence your beliefs. And you say, I believe I might be able to get 10K per month. That's the initial flow we're seeing. There's doubt. And you see, these beliefs that you have, these influence your behaviors. So if your belief is off and you say, I think I might be able to get to 10K per month, well, guess what? Your behaviors are going to reflect that. So are you going to put in all of the work you need to do every day? No, because you're thinking, I might be able to get there, so I'm going to act and maybe going to do 70% or 80% of the work, but I'm not going to show up and do 100% every day. So if you don't do something, right, you don't behave in a certain way every day, well, your habits are going to be formed because of that. So we started off with the, I'm going to make 10K. And then it was, ooh, I think I might be able to do that. And I believe I might be able to do that. And now we're behaving in a way where it's not really lining up. I'm doing 80% or 70% of the work each day, and I'm not showing up fully. And all of a sudden now I've got poor habits. I'm missing some days. I'm skipping outreach every second day. I missed one of my sales calls, and a bunch of things that if you keep doing them are just going to be absolutely treacherous. And then the last two stages of that journey is we've got your identity, which if you've got this bad behavior, you're not giving 100%, now you've got bad habits, guess what? Your identity is going to be, I can't, or I'm not able to, or I'm not worthy to hit 10K per month in revenue. It's not for me, it's for someone else. And guess what? That is going to give you the result of never hitting 10K per month in revenue. It's going to give you the result of maybe never even signing one client. So I'm going to get that up on the screen. So we've got thoughts, beliefs, behaviors, habits, identity and results. Okay, so if you want to get to the result, you have to fulfill all of these key areas. As I mentioned, I'm going to walk you through the other example now of someone who is successful making 10,000 plus per month with their SMMA business and what their process looks like and how it's completely different. So it starts off the exact same. I want to make 10,000 per month in revenue. But their belief is very different. There's no doubt in their belief. There's no thoughts of I might or maybe or I think. It's all I can, I will, and I'm going to. And so of course, that belief influences their behaviors. They show up 100% of the time, they give it 100% of effort, and they never miss a day. And that behavior links to their habits. So this person now is showing up 100% of the time, they're showing up and giving 100% every day, and they have never missed a day of outreach, they've never skipped a sales call, and they have never missed anything that they were meant to do. And if they did, they'd simply get straight back up and they don't let it creep and become a common thing. And so as you can imagine, their identity, even if they don't have clients, right? Even if they have zero in revenue, but because they believe so firmly, they act so firmly in accordance with the goal that they want to achieve, they end up getting results. So they have a very good identity. They have the identity of I am going to be that business person, or I already am that business person that makes 10,000 per month. I just haven't got there yet, but I am that person and I'm going to be that person very soon. And guess what? Their results, as you can imagine, is they hit that golden mark. They hit 10,000 per month in revenue, and they do it so much quicker than someone else, and they do it given the same opportunity as someone else who had zero to start with. So your thoughts literally will become the results that you want to achieve in your life. And I know this is quite an abstract topic, and I know it can get a little bit blurry. I don't want to confuse you with the difference between a thought, a belief, a behavior, a habit, an identity, and an action, but I just want to explain to you the importance of your mindset. And you see, mindset is one of these things that it can be a little woo-woo, right? And people can hear about mindset and be like, it's a load of BS. But it is crucially important, because whenever there's a fray in your mindset, and I've experienced this myself, and I know what it feels like, anytime there's a fray, everything else becomes frayed. Your results start to slip. Your motivation starts to slip. Your joy and gratitude for what you currently have starts to slip. So by becoming obsessed with actually getting your mindset on the right track, you are fast tracking your success. And this does not come naturally for a lot of people. It did not come very naturally to myself. This was something I had to learn, I had to work on, and I had to ingrain into my mind. So obviously, if you're sitting there and you're thinking, well, look, I want to hit 10,000 per month, but I don't believe myself, I'm not confident, I don't have a lot of self-belief. Well, I completely understand that. I've been there too. I felt that exact same way. In fact, I've probably felt worse. I felt worthless. I felt not worthy of anything. But as I mentioned, I was able to learn how to do this, right? How to think positively, how to believe in a positive manner, and how to then act and become that person that is going to be successful. Becoming successful is not an overnight thing. It's not something that happens just one morning you wake up and you're like, hey, I'm going to be successful, and 2 weeks later, you're super successful. Not how it happens. It's a journey, it's a process, and you've got to put in the work every day on these little things such as your mindset, your discipline, and obviously the actions you take every day. The actions you take every day are the most important thing in shaping your income. But the problem is that a lot of people don't see that your actions are connected to your thoughts, your beliefs, and all of these other little subconscious things. So if your thoughts are bad, you think you're not going to sign clients, you're probably not going to sign clients. Unless, as I mentioned, you learn to do the opposite. You learn to ingrain into yourself that you will be successful, and it's just a matter of time. And this is something I actually talk about a lot in my mentorship program. So every week inside my program called the 6-Figure Accelerator program, we have a weekly group coaching call. So just 1 or 2 weeks ago, I remember we had one specific call where we didn't talk about any strategies, any tactics. We literally talked about mindset, the importance, and how to build it up. That's all we talked about for 60 minutes. And this was actually one of the most valuable calls, and I got a ton of feedback after it from people saying how much this helped. So of course, if you want to be part of the discussion and you want to be in that group of people who are trying to make their life better and trying to make money with SMMA, feel free to join the program. The link is down below. It's called the 6-Figure Accelerator program. And apart from that, thank you so much for watching. I will see you very soon.